Good soup. Day 7.
76?
77. 7. So, for this, obviously, shrimp. I made sure to get shrimp that have the skin on and the head on still. If you can find them with the head on, go for it because that's gonna give this more flavor. And you'll see why in a moment. Okay, so check it out. I'm a right-hander, so I always work left to right. Man, dude, this was one of my first jobs, peeling shrimp. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna peel the shrimp and we're going to set those shells aside. We wanna save those shells. We need those shells. Typically you'd throw them away, but we need them. So heads, everything go in one bowl. And then over here, we've got our clean shrimpies. You know what? I also might save one that's cleaned with the head intact. That'd be a good garnish, right? So I remember one of my first restaurant jobs was on the island. I come from the southern border, Texas and Mexico, and we have South Padre Island there. Anyways, for hours and hours, I had to peel these damn Gulf shrimp. It was such a pain. There were ladies that worked there. Their job was just to peel shrimp the whole time. Such a tedious job. And they were really fast at it too. I mean, I don't know if I need to give a tutorial on peeling shrimp. There's not much to it. I guess I can. I'll just show you what I do. It might be right, it might be wrong, whatever. I'll just like take the edge here, sort of like break it off with the side of my finger, and it was just, there's really not much to explain. There's not much to it. Now what's gonna go on here is I'm gonna make the fume. Fume with like any seafood is basically seafood stock, and it's very simple to make. Compared to regular stock, as in like regular stock, like chicken stock, beef stock, they take like 6-8 hours. This takes 20 minutes. So another good soup that is super quick. I got this gang hot here. I've got my shells ready. Just gonna do some rough chop celery, then some rough chop onion with the skin on. Then what we'll do is we'll just add just a touch of butter. Black pepper in there. I've got some thyme in there. Here's a whole bay leaf in there. There you go. Once that's all sort of settled, we're gonna add in our water to cover. And then we're just gonna let this come to a simmer. Set this aside, keep going. Now over here, onion, shallot. Just gonna get these ready for the soup itself. A couple swipes. If you don't know how to cut an onion, I've gone over this many times. You just do a couple horizontal swipes, then you do it the other way. Good dice, just like that. You might be asking, what do you do with this part right here? Oh, same thing. There you go, onion diced up. Doesn't have to be too small because we're gonna blend this. Shallot. Now to clean these guys, I usually just break down the middle and then we'll just scrape all that shit out. Scrape down, be gentle with it. And look at that. You don't wanna eat that, definitely not. Okay, stock's going, shrimp is peeled and cleaned. Now we are going to make the soup. This is what we're gonna do. Just got some celery. I've got my onions, my shallots. You know, that's some thyme, right? Now we're just gonna do a healthy amount of butter. And I'll add some extra virgin olive oil as well. I've got the thyme, I've got the onions, shallots. And we'll just season that generously. Some black pepper. All right, now we got all this shit right here. I'm gonna do some paprika. Good healthy amount of paprika. Touch of cayenne, red pepper flake, some celery seed, and then some tomato powder. Now, once that all sort of marries together, I'm gonna add in some AP flour. We're just gonna whisk this up. I lowered the heat as well. We don't wanna burn the flour. And we're sort of making a roux here, right? That's what we're doing. This is what's gonna thicken that soup. We're just cooking this on low heat. We wanna get this nice and cooked. It should start to look like kind of like wet sand mixed in with vegetables. Let that cook off for a minute there. All right, dude, and this is our fume right here. I'm sort of just kind of taking out all this stuff, like stirring it out. And as you can see, that's a nice looking stock there. And we're just pouring in that fume. Give it a little whiskey whisk. And then we're just gonna bring this up. Now we're just gonna blend this guy up. Okay, now we wanna blend this even smoother, so I will put it in an actual blender. You don't have to do this, it's optional if you just want it to be silky smooth. it smells so good. Just drink a whole pitcher of this, right? That's your day right there. There we go, and look at that. Super silky smooth, like a baby's ass. Nice. And now what we'll do is we'll just kind of add some cream, which you don't have to, because I mean, look how f***ing creamy that is. And then we'll season it to taste and all that stuff. All right, let's see where we're at right now. Okay. Holy fuck. Maybe a little too much cayenne, but it's okay. We like it spicy, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We're gonna season it with some salt, because I don't even think I put salt in this yet. Let's go hard on the pepper. We like pepper here. Then our cream. Healthy amount. Now we can add in a little bay. There we go, we're chilling. Just let this kind of chill out on low heat for a while. Let it sort of melt together. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Now for the scrimps. I'm gonna make what is called a beurre monte. Now beurre monte, you take butter, melt this up a little bit. Beurre montes with water. Actually, I could do a beurre blanc. That might be pretty good. So I'm gonna do a beurre blanc now. I'm changing it up. Let's do some chives in our beurre blanc. Some bay, peppercorns. Touch of white wine. So I'm doing it kind of backwards here. Typically you want to get the white wine, cook it down till it's nothing, then add your butter. But I want more of that winey taste, so it's all good. Not a typical beurre blanc, just putting this out there. I was adding in all our scrimpies, the salt, and then I'm just getting the zest of a lemon. It's gonna brighten it up, add a little brightness to it. And we'll do the juice of the lemon. Why not? Fuck it. All right, there we go. There's our little scrimpies and our little pan sauce. Look at that, dude. Beautiful. Now, you don't want to like overcook these because they'll be rubbery. So we can just take these off the heat. Now we're good to serve the soup. Bowls. Which one? Left or right? Don't forget, hot plate, hot food. All right, the chill is off. Now this is a very, very luxurious looking soup. All that fat, all right? Very good for you. Very good soul food. And, you know, seafood goes great with mushrooms, so, you know, we could do some mushrooms in our soup as well. Why not? And then our little scrimpy on the side. Put some scrimpies in this one too. It's like a little surprise inside waiting for you. Finish here with a little black pepper. And there we go. Let's get a nice close-up, beautiful thumbnail of this soup right there. Beautiful. Good soup. Oh, yeah. That's great. That's hearty, dude. Here, try this out. It's good, right?
That is really good.
So hearty. All right, man. This is... That's a really good one. I could just drink the f*** out of this. Smash like, subscribe.